I can't wait for the day I look back and say I won. It wasn't easy to walk this road, but God stood strong. Every tear in the darkness, every step in the pain, we're all part of the process that shaped me again. There were days when my faith was trying to hide, but in my weakness I felt your strength inside. I'm still standing now, even without knowing why. But deep in my heart I believe I will rise. When the silence felt like heaven wasn't near, I learned to trust you even through the fear. Time kept moving, my soul was changed within. And in the valley I knew you hadn't left me yet. I overcame, I didn't stand alone. Every hard day you kept me strong. I overcame, 'cause I didn't give in. It was in the fight of faith grew deep within. I overcame, though I almost fell. The one who finished this work was God himself. They see the victory, but not the ground I walk. They don't know the nights when my strength was gone. There were closed doors and people who left, but your promise, Lord, was my every breath. In the waiting, I learned how to pray when I had no strength. You showed me the way. What looked like delay was just preparation. You were shaping my life in every situation. When everything said I would not survive, your grace surrounded me and kept me alive. Now my story carries the mark of the cross, but it also shines with the power of your love. I overcame, I didn't stand alone. Every hard day you kept me strong. I overcame, 'cause I didn't give in. It was in the fight of faith grew deep within. I overcame, though I almost fell. The one who finished this work was God himself. If today the pain is teaching me, tomorrow it will testify for me. What today is pressing on my soul, tomorrow will push me to grow. God never wastes a single tear. He never ignores a prayer we share. The process is a narrow road that leads us straight into your glory, Lord. I overcame because you held my life when everything in me said it's over tonight. I overcame 'cause you are a faithful God, even when my faith was barely strong enough. I overcame, and I will always say every night of struggle was worth the pain. If I'm standing here today, I testify it was God who made me overcome. I'm still on the journey, but by faith I already know. I overcame. I overcame. I overcame. I overcame.
Want to receive more songs like this? Subscribe now to the channel Worship Without Borders.
You were chosen before the world was made, called by name before your first breath. Even when the winds try to make you fall, God's hand kept you standing. through it all. There were days when no one believed. There were doors that men refused to open, but the one who chose you was God himself, and what he writes cannot be broken. You walk through valleys you could not explain, through endless nights of fear and pain. Every tear that touched the ground, God collected without a sound. The process wounded but made you grow. The pain taught you how to lean and bow. And now God calls you to live again. What you almost stopped believing then, when everything said it was the end. God said, I'm not finished with you yet. When your strength was ready to fall, grace came running to carry you on. You were chosen, set apart by God, marked by promises from heaven above. Even when you had no strength to stand, he chose you to testify of his hand. You were chosen, it was not by chance. Your name was written in his hands, by the God who never loses a fight and never chooses wrong. He chooses those who rise. Those who saw you fall didn't see you rise. Those who laughed before will be surprised. For everyone chosen by the Lord may fall, but will rise even stronger. Time did not erase your calling. The fire did not steal your faith. It only purified your heart and sealed the purpose in its place. When fear tried to silence your voice, God awakened you by his choice. When your faith was almost gone, God reminded you, you still belong. You were chosen, set apart by God, marked by promises from heaven above. Even when you had no strength to stand, he chose you to testify of his hand. You were chosen, it was not by chance. Your name was written in his hands, by the God who never loses a fight and never chooses wrong. He chooses those who rise. If today no one sees your worth, God sees promise, destiny, and power. Those who are chosen pass through fire, but they are never destroyed, only refined. The process does not kill the chosen. The process reveals the chosen. The desert does not erase the calling. It only prepares the anointed. You were chosen, lifted by God. What was once shame now is a trophy of love. What was once pain became your song. What was once the fall became your anointed strong. You were chosen, set in the sky. Before the battle, God saw you as his. Those who were chosen do not end on the ground. They can stand in with victory all around. You were chosen.
Want to receive more songs like this? Subscribe now to the channel Worship Without Borders.
Some days the weight won't let me stand. I fight in silence, trying to breathe again. Those who should reach out their hand only point the blame. Don't understand. I walk alone in the pouring rain. They want the crown but avoid the pain. They never walk the road I knew, but they'll arrive when the victory's due. When my strength is fading away, presence in the darkest place. It wasn't human strength that made me stand. It was your grace, your love in hand. When no one helps me, you sustain me. When all fail me, you raise me. And now I see what I couldn't see. You were building destiny in me. Those who doubt it will see me rise, 'cause my victory comes from you alone. From you alone. From you alone. From you
Want to receive more songs like this? Subscribe now to the channel Worship Without Borders.
When the darkest night tries to surround my heart, and loneliness whispers softly in the dark, I remember that the God who shaped the skies walks beside me everywhere I go in life. Even when no one understands the silent battles I carry inside, you are the light within my desert, the gentle hand that leads my every stride. And when everything feels heavy on my chest, I can rest because I know that the God who walks right next to me will never let me fall alone. I do not walk alone. Who carries God, carries shelter for the soul. In the valley, on the mountain, in the silence of the storm, your presence is where I'm meant to go. I do not walk alone, because the living God walks with me wherever I go. There are paths I do not understand, but I trust the one who leads my days. You wipe away each hidden tear, restoring all my strength along the way. Even when the world screams give up, you whisper softly, child, I'm here. And the fear that tried to chain my heart loses power when I lift my eyes to you again. Guess when exhaustion hits me hard, your voice calls me back to rest. And I remember that the God who guards my life never ceases to walk with me where I am blessed. I do not walk alone. Who carries God, carries shelter for the soul. In the valley, on the mountain, in the silence or the storm, your presence is where I'm meant to go. I do not walk alone, because the living God walks with me wherever I go. You are the God who goes before me, and also the God who stands behind. You surround me with your kindness and hold me up when I can't rise. You are the shade in the burning heat, and the fire that keeps my spirit warm. The hand that never once forsakes me, my faithful friend through every storm. I do not walk alone.
Want to receive more songs like this? Subscribe now to the channel Worship Without Borders.
When the darkest night tries to surround my heart, and loneliness whispers softly in the dark, I remember that the God who shaped the skies walks beside me everywhere I go in life. Even when no one understands the silent battles I carry inside, you are the light within my desert, the gentle hand that leads my every stride. And when everything feels heavy on my chest, I can rest because I know that the God who walks right next to me will never let me fall alone. I do not walk alone. Who carries God carries shelter for the soul. In the valley, on the mountain, in the silence or the storm, your presence is where I'm meant to go. I do not walk alone, because the living God walks with me wherever I go. There are paths I do not understand, but I trust the one who leads my days. You wipe away each hidden tear, restoring all my strength along the way. Even when the world screams give up, you whisper softly, child, I'm here. And the fear that tried to chain my heart loses power when I lift my eyes to you again. Yes, when exhaustion hits me hard, your voice calls me back to rest. And I remember that the God who guards my life never ceases to walk with me where I am blessed. I do not walk alone. Who carries God carries shelter for the soul. In the valley, on the mountain, in the silence or the storm, your presence is where I'm meant to go. I do not walk alone, because the living God walks with me wherever I go. You are the God who goes before me, and also the God who stands behind. You surround me with your kindness and hold me up when I can't rise. You are the shade in the burning heat, and the fire that keeps my spirit warm, the hand that never once forsakes me, my faithful friend through every storm. I do not walk alone. Who carries God carries shelter for the soul. In the valley, on the mountain, in the silence or the storm, your presence is where I'm meant to go. I do not walk alone, because the
Want to receive more songs like this? Subscribe now to the channel Worship Without Borders.
I try to hold on tight to things that never belong to me. I walk through valleys deep and wide, with our hearts torn into pieces inside. But right when I thought it was the end, your voice came reaching out for me, saying, "Child, the things that broke within you, myself will restore completely." And when I can't see any way out, your grace steps in and makes the impossible rise. What time is shattered and worn away, your hands are rebuilding piece by piece inside. Everything that I have lost, God is rebuilding me from the dust. What once was only pain, God is turning into bloom again. I know my tomorrow is held by the one who restores everything in me. You gather every broken piece that I left scattered on the ground. You turn all of my shame into salvation and testimony now. The past no longer changed my life. Your presence came and set me free. What many thought would be my end was for you, a brand new start for me. And even when all things fall silent, your love still speaks louder than my fear. You hear what no one else could see, and mend the wounds I tried to hide for years. Everything that I have lost, God is rebuilding me from the dust. What once was only pain, God is turning into bloom again. I know my tomorrow is held by the one who restores everything in me. You make all of my story new. You renew what I could never fix alone. You traded mourning for dancing and filled my emptiness with hope. When I think that everything is over, your hands begin to move again. 'Cause the God who lifts me up has never once given up on me. Everything that I have lost, God is rebuilding me from the dust. Even what I can't understand right now, your glory will reveal somehow. I know nothing is ever lost to the
Want to receive more songs like this? Subscribe now to the channel Worship Without Borders.
Along this journey, I've seen doors open wide in ways that only heaven could ever provide. I've seen roads that once looked impossible to cross turn into solid ground because God chose to move the rocks. And even when the winds were blowing hard on me, the hand of God turned all my weakness into new beginnings. With every step I took, He was shaping my hand. And when my strength ran dry, His grace showed me where to stand. And even when things didn't go the way I planned, His perfect grace proved the timing was already in His hands. God's timing has never failed me once. What felt like waiting became a love that overcomes. The hand of God lifts me up and helps me rise. I am blessed wherever I place my hands. He seals it with His signs. And even when something doesn't go right, He teaches me to trust His heart. 'Cause His blessing always comes at the exact and perfect time to start. The hand of God lifts me up, He never let me fall. And that is why everything I live today carries the touch of His presence over it all. I've seen dreams come alive in the quiet nights just because He breathed His life again inside. I've seen plans that once looked small and out of view become something giant the moment I surrendered them to You. And when the door closed, I thought it was the end, but He opened something greater, a providence I now comprehend. And today when I look back, I finally see it wasn't a delay. It was God growing me, for He knows what I don't know. He sees what I don't see. He goes where I can't go. And when I think it's over and nothing more can be done, He proves again that He was caring for me all along. The hand of God lifts me up and helps me rise. I am blessed wherever I place my hands. He seals it with His signs. And even when something doesn't go right, He teaches me to trust His heart. 'Cause His blessing always comes at the exact and perfect time to start. The hand of God lifts me up, He never let me fall. And that is why everything I live today carries the touch of His presence over it all. If it worked out, it was Him. If I grew, it was Him. If I'm still standing, it was Him. If the miracle came, it was Him. And even when it didn't, He was still there, preparing something greater than I could ever dream or bear. I keep walking because He sustains my steps. And every victory I have carries the mark of His faithfulness. The hand of God
To receive more songs like this, subscribe now to the channel Worship Without Borders.
When life feels heavy and everything says no, when fear tries to take control of my soul, I remember the promise in your faithful eyes. With faith the impossible starts coming back to life. The wind blows strong, trying to push me aside, but your voice is calling me to rise. I look to the heavens, breathe deep and declare, if God walks with me, I am never unaware. And when I believe the heavens open wide, the impossible starts shifting on my side. Faith as small as a simple mustard seed has the power to lift me up and make me succeed. Faith moves the mountains, faith brings down the giants, faith makes me walk in places I never dared to try in silence. Faith rewrites my story, faith parts the seas in front of me. If God has spoken, I believe, 'cause faith will carry me to the end. Faith will carry me to the end. Every tear I cried, you saw, oh Lord. Every darkest night, you lit it with your love. And even when everything screams, it's over now, your mighty hand lifts me up from the ground. I don't live by what I'm seeing, I live by what you speak. Faith is born from your heart, and then in my soul finds peace. And when fear comes trying to silence me, I declare with boldness and certainty, if God has promised, He will fulfill. Nothing can stand when faith is real. Faith moves the mountains, faith brings down the giants, faith makes me walk in places I never dare to try in silence. Faith rewrites my story, faith parts the seas in front of me. If God has spoken, I believe, 'cause faith will carry me to the end. I won't back down, I won't fear again. The God of promises makes me win. If He commands me to believe, then I will believe. Faith is the key for heaven to move in me. I won't back down, I won't fear again. The God of promises makes me win. I see the mountains falling to the ground. When faith invades my heart, the walls come down. Faith moves the mountains, faith brings down the giants, faith takes me farther than I ever dreamed or imagined. Faith rewrites my story, faith parts the seas in front of me. If God has spoken, I believe, 'cause faith will carry me to the end.
Want to receive more songs like this? Subscribe now to the channel Worship Without Borders.
There are days when heaven feels so distant, and life insists on testing who I am. But even when my world comes crashing down, I know there's something hidden in your plan. How many times I complained out loud, not understanding what you were doing in me. But now I see that in every pain I faced, there was love at work rebuilding me. Yes, the fall made me hit the ground, but it also showed your grace and mercy found. What fell apart wasn't meant to stay, it was simply what was never mine anyway. Still, I give you thanks. Even through tears, I still confess your faithful care has never failed. Even in pain, your love prevails. Still, I give you thanks. So many chase the things that shine outside, forgetting what true beauty comes from within. But peace is not made of silver or gold, it's born from gratitude that rises deep. If I fall, it's so I can learn. If I lose, it's so I can discern what belongs to me the wind can't steal, 'cause heaven wrote the story for me still. And time itself, Lord, taught my heart that complaining only pulled me apart, but giving thanks brought me close again to your healing love that made me whole within. Still, I give you thanks. Even through tears, I still confess your faithful care has never failed. Even in pain, your love prevailed. Still, I give you thanks. I lost what never truly belonged to me, but gained your presence every single day. And if the whole world rises up against me, still I'll sing out boldly, amen. Come what may, still I give you thanks. Even when I don't understand, I stand in faith. Your love is my shelter, my constant friend in every trial. You're with me till the end. Still, I give you thanks.
Want to receive more songs like this? Subscribe now to the channel Worship Without Borders.
When the raging winds came blowing hard at me, and the waves rose up like The waves revealed to me how weak I truly am, but they also show the faithfulness of who you are, my God. I saw that I don't depend on the strength of my own hands, but on the God who never fails, never late, never stops. I thought the end was getting closer day by day, but it was just the start of a brand new level of grace. Every tear, every pain I carried inside became a beautiful piece of your sovereign design. And even when I couldn't see a way, you stepped in and made the waters calm again. And when everything felt like it was lost, you taught me once more how to trust in who you are. The storm taught me to trust. When I lost control, I learned how to rest in God. Right in the center of the wind, your peace found me. And in the crashing waters, your love sustained me. I know the storm taught me to trust. I will not fear if another storm rises near, 'cause now I know it's in the chaos that your face is shown. You're the God who calms the sea and calms the storms inside of me. And even if the earth should shake, in you my soul is safe. The storm taught me to trust. When I lost control, I learned how to rest in God. Even in the fiercest wind, your voice still makes my heart believe again. I know the storm taught me to trust.
Want to receive more songs like this? Subscribe now to the channel Worship Without Borders.